Hey guys, I'm Andre.
I'm Milton.
And it's me, Tristan.
And we're gonna be watching RWBY episode 7. The last one was pretty much about
That's when Crow shows up.
yeah, they were talking about the Onigiri, right? And all that. And then
Crow was a lucky man.
no, that was a
Because
a while ago.
Tyrion was
Oh,
no.
Yeah. Never mind. I
one's
was
just
talking about
insane.
the other episode.
Oh yeah, no. It's what this one was when Tyrion was fighting Ruby's gang.
Yeah. Now.
Oh, and
Crow showed up. Yeah.
and
Same.
Weiss in the
Weiss and her family.
like in the auction thing or whatever, or the charity thing event.
And she was
That's-
singing, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and then she summoned a Grim that was about to attack someone that was talking smack about Vale.
Yeah, don't talk smack, man.
And
Mhm.
Deacon,
Don't talk
Which is pretty messed up.
that people died. But she's
Yeah.
like, oh, who cares?
Like maybe it was bad for the best.
I don't know. That's not good.
And then Weiss got angry and summoned Grim that attacked her, and then Ironwood saved her,
Yep.
the girl. But also said that Weiss is the only person that
Who
is sane,
understands,
that's
yeah.
like understands the situations and
She
stuff.
was there. No one else was in that position.
Mm-hmm.
And then he leaves, and then it goes to that Ruby stuff.
Yep. And
and
then
I
Crow becoming amazing.
Then
Timing
comes
showing
and
up.
saves Ruby and then
Real
that's
hero.
Yep. So
technically how that happens.
all right, but so with all that said, let's just get into the episode now and see what's going on.
So-
That's
so-
Hey,
It's
him.
Oscar.
Oh my god, country boy.
Mm.
Supper's almost ready.
What are we having?
Doesn't matter. You're eating it.
So I guess same as me.
I never agreed to these terms.
Because I'm not a country boy.
Well, his is more untidy. Yours looks like you worked on it, just you need to go to the
Nah, not really. Just have that head done.
His is going down.
We have to leave. Oscar.
Saucepan!
Oscar.
Who's Oscar today?
I've decided you're not real, so you might as well just give up.
I understand how you're
Don't
feeling.
like talking.
I went through the same panic and confusion.
What does he mean?
Why does he?
If I heard someone talk in my head, I'd probably never think. I'm not a person that thinks I'm crazy.
It's not
It must be a
real.
coincidence, right, Hamilton?
To me, it'd be
I can
something's
assure you.
happening.
You were perfectly sane.
I don't know.
I'm talking to a voice in my head.
I didn't say you were normal. I said you were sane. There's quite a significant difference
Shut
between...
up! You think this is funny? It's not.
I'm a pretty sane
We are in
person, so
complete
if someone talks
agreement
to
on
me in
that
a voice,
matter,
I'd
I
be like,
promise you.
what's happening?
Believe me.
I'm not insane,
I
so there's
wish
something
this
happening.
weren't the case. But as I've told you, our aura, our souls are combined.
Oh.
That sounds like what I
It
just
does.
realized. That sounds like what Pyrrha's supposed to do with
Autumn?
Have you
No,
ever
Autumn.
been to Haiti?
That's what they called her one time.
I told you I'm not going, and I told
Amber,
you I'm done
yeah.
listening.
Do you think you could describe the headmaster's office?
No, why would I know that? I've never seen.
Try. Right now.
He's gonna have some of his memories. See?
It's probably. It's autumn colored. With a large mahogany desk. There's a
It's
small
like an
table
advanced
and chairs
version
in the
of
corner for
Buddhism.
guests. With a tea set that
Right when the reincarnation.
I
Oh.
It's like, oh, we need to find
I
the
gave
Dalai
him.
Lama.
I can never tell if his eyes
I
are
see
kind
that.
of turning green or
Or
not.
red. Or
I
orange.
know that. Why did I say that?
Or like,
Because
were they
I got
always
billed
that
at
color?
school, and the tea
Yeah.
set was a gift to the man running it now.
Looks like this guy's gonna be the next headmaster.
If
Yeah,
you don't believe
Because it
me,
kind of
you
seems
can
like his
look at
eyes are changing
If
more
I recall,
green.
your aunt
So I don't know
has
if that's
several
on
books this
purpose or
floor
just-
downstairs.
It's always been like
Absolutely.
that.
I
Just
find a picture
that's how it's
in one of
supposed to
them.
look.
That's right. I must have seen it in a picture.
Oscar,
Stop talking to me!
I have a grave responsibility to uphold. We both do.
I never agreed to anything.
Why so
He's
No,
simple
you
country
didn't.
boy.
And neither did I at first. But you do have an opportunity.
For what?
greatness. Hopefully.
Why is he so sad? I think having a
Greatness
voice
in
in
knowing
your
that when
head
the world
that you
needed
don't
help,
think that
you
if you know
were
you're
the
not
one to reach
crazy
out your hand.
would be pretty cool.
Won't
Makes
come
you less
without
lonely?
hardship.
Yeah, it'd be
without
like
sacrifice. But
two
I know
ideas.
You don't want to
You
live
got
the
two.
rest of your life
You
working
could
as
have
a
great
farmhand in
ideas
Israel.
because of you like. I have a
So
second
you just
opinion.
decided to read my thoughts?
Well, they're our thoughts now.
Ooh.
He's awesome. He just goes into someone and is like, yo, let's share a body. It's insane.
If
Yeah,
the voice
Austin- That's been pretty mysterious, obviously. He's always been.
Yeah.
And even now, it's like, why exactly did he get passed on to someone else?
There's why.
Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable.
And the dickhead.
Do you have any idea what your stunt cost us?
I...
And don't think I'm just talking about Lien here. Our reputation. Our...
Is that a cut? Oh, yeah.
I want
What,
to
her
leave.
eye?
That's the scar
I
she's always
beg
had.
your pardon.
I said I want to leave. I don't want to stay here anymore. I don't want to stay in Atlas anymore.
Young lady, I don't give a damn about what you want. This isn't about you. This is about the Schnee family name and your apparent insistence on dragging it through the mud.
It's not your
I
name.
have
You don't
done
belong to the
nothing
Schnee
but fight
family.
to uphold the
Technically,
honor
you
of
just-
my
you just,
family
like,
name.
Took it
A
for
name
yourself.
that you married into.
Oh,
Hit him back!
with ice.
Stab him!
This
No, what the
behavior
heck?
of yours is incredibly
Oh my
disappointing.
god.
You couldn't possibly understand the lengths I've gone to in order to keep this family where it is.
Control.
You think running off like your sister is going to make the Schnee name stronger? You're wrong. Siding with her only divides us.
I'm not siding with anyone. I'm doing what I feel is right, and that does not include wasting my time up here with these clueless people in Atlas. The Schnee family legacy isn't yours to leave. It's mine. And I'll do it as a huntress.
No, you won't.
Why?
You're not leaving Atlas. You're not to leave the manor grounds unless I specifically allow it. You are going to remain here, out of sight and out of trouble,
What I think.
until you and I come to an agreement on your future.
What?
I don't know why they haven't shown the mom.
Your
yet.
presupposition that you can simply have whatever it is you want is a clear sign of our failure as parents.
She's gonna run
But
away
from now on, I'll be giving you the full attention you require, starting by keeping you where I can see you.
You can't just keep me from leaving.
I can, and the staff here will make sure of it.
So now I'm just your prisoner?
You are my daughter. You're a child, and children are grounded when they misbehave.
Oh, you're gonna wait a year.
This is only going to make things worse, Father. People will
Not
ask
18.
questions. They'll want to know why the heiress to the Schnee Dust Company is suddenly nowhere to be found.
Which is why you are no longer the heiress to the
I think
Schnee
yeah.
Dust
Whoa.
Company.
And that one caused more questions also.
Wait, she's not.
Excuse me?
She's not the heir.
No.
Clearly,
Deciding
the
that
trauma you
herself.
endured at the fall of Beacon was too much for you. Which is why you've generously revoked your claim to the company and its earnings, and passed them on to your brother Whitley. It's time to wake up and face reality.
Maybe he is evil, brother. All four of them have problems, you know.
Whitley?
Yes, sister?
Did you know about this?
About what?
You never liked Winter. You never liked me. But you've been nothing but supportive since the moment I came back.
If being kind to my big sister is some sort of crime, then I suppose I'm guilty.
You wanted this to happen.
It's foolish not to do as father asks.
Uh-oh.
He just
like,
wants another puppet.
I
to
can't believe
control.
you.
well, he's just
Don't
like his
worry,
father.
Weiss. The Schnee family name is
Well, it's
in
not
good
really. He's not
hands.
kind of like his father. He's more just controlled by his father.
Nah, he likes to be the heir. You know?
Yeah.
He's the youngest. How is he gonna?
And I'll probably grow up to be like his father.
Tyrant. Use your ice powers to break out of there.
But his father at least was able to do this by himself. Like, he got to where he was.
You know,
And
she's
stuff
gonna-
while he's just like, I'll follow
She
what
needs,
our
to
dad
call,
wants.
she needs to call for help, but no one can answer it. You know the tower bell? Oh, she's a secret something. Oh, what are you gonna do? Now show him.
Now my room's dirty.
She's gonna practice.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's been a while, right?
Ooh.
Here it goes. This is what I'm waiting for.
Why not just do an assassination attempt on the
As I
dad?
live and
No one
breathe.
would question it.
Crow.
Look at Crow's weapon, guys. Appreciate.
A true huntsman has entered the fray.
I don't know. This guy's weird.
Look, pal, I'm not sure who you are, but you need to leave my niece alone.
Why, friend,
I feel
my
like
name
Crow
is
would be able to
Tyrion,
connect the dots pretty
and I'm afraid
easily.
that is not possible. My
Like someone
assignment from
attacking
Her Grace
Ruby,
was
who
to
could it
retrieve
be?
this
Yo, I
young
want to see
girl.
his true scale.
So that is what I must do. One does not upset the
Looks
queen.
a formidable opponent.
Queen?
Salem.
Who?
I think we've had enough
Really
talk
know who
now,
that is?
don't you?
You took the words right out.
Oh!
Didn't let him finish.
I can deal with it. Come on, bro, use your sight.
Oh, look at.
Looks like he's a big swordsman too.
Oh, look at that shockwave. A gun.
And it didn't hit him. That's how shoot that blocking.
Oh.
Yo, he just danced on you.
Don't come closer.
Yo, I bet that his stinger, man. Here.
Yeah. Well, his hair, I think, is just he made to look like a stinger, but he does
Yeah, it
have
looks
one.
like he's gonna pierce something.
It's moving too fast where we can't get a shot.
Yeah, but look at
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Okay, where's the weapon? Hand to hand, man.
She missed. She got one shot. Oh, Jesus.
Blocking all the
Tail has a
shots.
mind of its own. Really?
Just for fun.
Oh! Mano, mano.
Crow's a boss even without his weapon.
Yeah. I mean, he is a professional.
Yeah. I never like when people complain, like, why isn't he attacking now? You gotta wait for an opening. The art of battle.
No, first of all, it
Read
doesn't
it.
look like it's a threat. It's such a badass.
No, it's just like the art of battle. It's like there's this book that says on how to fight and stuff like that. Or it says about fighting.
Fighting rules, right?
It's like,
Ugh.
Like,
It's
there's,
like-
there's respect.
it's like the people that in Naruto that say why Naruto doesn't attack with all his shadow clones. But in the art of battle, it says, or, like, once you start fighting with 8 or more people, it starts getting complicated. And stuff like that, so you can't do that.
They fell in the thing.
Wow,
I like how she uses that like a ski as well.
Oh.
I was gonna say, I'm thinking maybe.
Oh.
Do that on purpose. Oh, he's such a badass.
No, that's so cool.
That stance, man.
His aura, though.
Oh, it's crimson. Crimson red.
On his aura. That means the aura's getting down.
Ruby, do you wish to be taken?
No, but I won't stand by and watch someone get hurt.
Ruby, you're the one who's gonna get hurt, man. Let's go do it. Oh, look at him.
Ruby, what did I say? Get back!
Yeah, you're holding him back.
Fight too!
No, it's not that.
Ruby, just listen.
You got saved.
We got poisoned? Probably.
Probably. He's a scorpion. I doubt that tail's just for show. His eyes are purple.
Oh!
Jeez, Ruby.
Jeez!
It's not a kid show anymore!
Oh no, family friendly channel!
He went crazy when he said that.
Just because your tail got ripped? Oh.
Well, yeah,
That hurt!
that's like getting your arm cut off.
Hey,
There are a lot of people on shows that do still fight even though their arm get cut off.
He just grazed me.
The Raikage, Soy Fong.
okay, man.
Why are people after Ruby?
Uncle Crow, what's going on?
What's your favorite fairy tale?
That's what Osmond said
Oh, wow.
when he was talking to Pierre.
Wow. Yeah, because they wouldn't believe it.
Yeah, it's
It
a
was a story that's
well, it's a thing that
hard to
it's what
get a grasp on.
it's what Osmond told Pyrrha before he told
Or about the
all the
maiden
maidens.
powers.
Like, it's gonna be a
I'll tell you
Come
in the
true.
form of a story.
What
But
do you guys think of the episode?
It's cool. It's probably one of the most action-packed ones, especially so
Yeah.
far.
And Crow- whenever Crow
Remembering that? Yo.
whenever Crow fights, it's like one of the best.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Like one, like the
You
best,
know.
one of the best parts of season 3 was when he
It's
was
fighting Winter.
Winter.
Yeah, so this one was pretty
Yep.
good. Good bits.
But as we got to see Oscar, something's happening to him.
He's crazy.
Yeah, that's all it is. And it's
There's nothing-
interesting that you never see Oscar again. He's just went crazy and he's gone.
He went to a psychiatric ward.
Boy, man.
No, but yeah.
Osmond looks like he's one with him.
Yep.
Yeah, he
he's
said
getting-
his soul and his aura is connected, fused with him.
Yeah, pretty much. And like, he actually is getting his memories
Which is,
and everything.
So which
There's-
is kind of weird.
it's the thing is like, obviously, it's a whole thing of, did she kill Osmond or was that like a fail safe that he did on his own?
And I'm gonna bring it into the connections now of it.
Oh,
Is-
okay.
Is that Osmond says that he experienced the same thing. That like when he said
Yeah.
what did Oscar say? Oscar
When he
said
said like there's something in
like-
his mind, right?
he said
He's hearing
he was like
something.
am I going crazy or
Am I
something?
going crazy? And he said,
It's like no, don't worry. I felt the same thing.
Maybe I think Osmond was chosen like him before when he was a
Because
kid.
and that's where the connection I'm talking about starts
yeah,
going.
it's more of our theories, which is
Yeah.
most likely a lot of people. It's a lot of people's theories too.
Yeah, tell us
Is
your
that
theories.
people think that Osmond obviously is the old wizard from the story of the maiden.
He has the memory of the wizard.
And there's the thing.
The
of,
whole
like,
thing is the wizard.
remember, the wizard is the one that gave the maiden the power, and the maiden's power gets passed on every time
Every
one of them
generation,
dies.
Yeah,
So
so
it's just-
it's the same thing.
but this
Yeah,
one would be
wizard.
this one is a bit different. It'll be instead of just the power being passed on, it's more of a reincarnation.
Like the knowledge
Where-
being passed on.
where the wizard will
Pick
his-
another person, like a worthy.
but it's also slightly different because it doesn't seem like he's taking over a person's body or something.
just giving out advice. Right?
Like the wizard himself is probably long dead, but he went into someone else's mind and gave this person the knowledge, and then this person goes into someone's mind and gives
Give it
this,
the
another person, and it keeps going like that.
So it's like a passed on thing.
It seems like more to be that than than just being like,
I
oh,
think-
I'm still the wizard. It's like, no, he's not the
That's a
wizard.
good theory
Well,
though.
yeah, because it's Ozpin. Unless Ozpin like ends up taking over in the end.
Yeah, unless he
That's gonna
takes
be
over.
some twisted stuff. I don't know. Man.
Unless,
But, yeah,
but
so-
I doubt. I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be that Oscar is gonna become the next person more
Yeah.
than Osmond. being-
Like maybe his hair is gonna turn white, his eyes gonna turn green.
He has a cane now.
If that happens, then yes, he's probably still the wizard. It's always been the wizard. But if that doesn't happen, then to me it's
Yeah.
gonna be like it's Oscar.
So-
Oscar himself is just the next.
But yeah, so it's just a thing like a lot of people make a connection to what's happening to
Starts
Oscar
with-
as
starts
the
with
same
O
with the
too.
maiden.
Osmond. mask or
It's because the
Like,
thing is
the
like,
Oz, Wizard of Oz.
yeah, that's the point.
But then,
He's supposed to be the
and then the next part about it is the jock and when, like, how much of a dick he is. He actually slapped his own daughter in
Oh
the
my
face.
gosh! But it looks like she told him, right? She moved all the
You know.
furniture. So you tell him good. Like
Yeah.
she's not playing around.
The thing is,
And she got her weapon. Right?
the only time that would actually work is if the other people around him is also corrupted. Because I feel like if you took the heiress away from all of a sudden, after she just came back, it would be a thing of like, that seems suspicious and questionable.
Yeah, and, like,
but they're
against the
like-
law.
Yeah, it'd be like, unless they hear from herself that she says that. But I'm guessing they're just like, oh, it's Jaw. Who cares? He's probably doing something, so they don't care anyways.
But obviously, you already see how Atlas is, and it's not like, the most like
Amazing place.
or with the best people that are gonna help others.
Yeah, with the greatest mind of the citizens.
It doesn't look like they're accepting of others. So.
Yeah. So
And the brother too. So it looks like he's a,
where
He's also a puppet from the dad. And
I don't
he's
see.
gonna
I just see that
I think he has his own,
that
goal.
he's just going for the easiest way to get power. Also, and it's
I don't
exactly what
think
Jock
so.
did. Jock literally got the easiest way was to marry into the family,
And for
for him, the easiest way is to follow what his father says.
To me, which so far, that's the thing, both of it, it's more 50-50 on that, or it's just a thing of that, because if he was like that, I feel like he would still say is like, you should, if you want to get what you want, at least follow him for now, more
I don't
than
know.
be like, you shouldn't, whatever he said, I don't remember. What did he say? It was,
You should always do what father asks.
yeah, I should always do what he asks. Like he's literally saying twice, like, don't cross the father. Like that just seems like a puppet. To me,
we
someone
all-
with his own aspirations.
But we all know what's gonna happen. He's gonna cross the line.
I just want to see something bad happen. So.
Yeah. He wants to get smacked too.
I mean, if Weiss wants to, I would be happy.
And for good reasons.
But Weiss seems like she's gonna
And then run away
practice, though,
so
too.
you don't get scolded.
And then also, like, one thing because obviously the fight is pretty much everything was just a fight, but that actually was the first time that someone swore in the series.
Oh yeah, the B word, guys. It's a family-friendly channel.
Yeah, people went crazy on that when that happened.
And
if you watch other reactions,
if you watch, there was an actual, I don't know if it was an interview or like podcasting or something about it that Rooster Teeth did, but the Miles, one of the writers for the show, he was like, they weren't actually going to go with that, with like swearing because they never had before or anything like that.
it wasn't a
and-
thing of family friendly though.
Yeah, they didn't really care about being family friendly. It's just they never felt need to do swearing. But when they thought it over, it's pretty much like getting your arm cut off. And why? Like, what else would you be doing with swearing?
I mean, it's the most realistic approach.
Like,
if
to
if
swear.
your limb gets,
Like,
you're not
to-
gonna say, "Hey,
Like,
you
oh,
brat."
Yeah,
You're not gonna say that.
twerp or something like that.
You're gonna say something so bad.
You're gonna be like swearing to
Yeah.
someone like that.
I
Like,
guess. I don't
so
know.
that's why they pretty much like we thought it was necessary to do it.
Yeah, but it's not like they're gonna go crazy on that. Well, they can do whatever they want. They're not like put on by TV ratings or anything like that.
Yeah, it's a web show, so
It's just a web show. They
They
can
can do
literally say
whatever
whatever they want. They're not gonna go all red versus blue, where it's like every second word is something funny.
But anyway, guys.
But yeah, so that was a great episode. Can't wait for
There's one more
more
thing I wanted
Oscars.
to say was about the fighting. Is that you can kind of see the shift in it from the original, from all the way up to
Season
1 and 3. The fighting was more all about the movements of like the weapons or characters. Well, this one is kind of slightly more generic fighting, which is fine. It looks like how people would fight in the weapons. It's just I feel like kind of there's a touch of some coolness and momentum, slightly. But yeah, I guess that's all I just want to say.
Spinning of the sword.
Yeah, there's just an obvious difference in how
It's
the
badass.
fighting is being portrayed now than from the other season because Monty's not there. But yeah,
Can't
so
wait to see more.
yeah, then I really want to. We're gonna go and see the next episode. But so for all that, if you like the video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to catch more of our content in the future, and comment down below on any series or videos you want us to see.
Yes.
And yes, and also hit the notification bell so you get alerted to whenever we
have
post
to hit
it.
the notification bell. That thing's lame, man.
Don't
It's
hit
right,
it.
people.
Don't hit it. Just click it. Gosh.
Punch your screen for it.
Anyway,
But with all that said, see ya.
goodbye.